Hello everyone, I would like to welcome you to the Center for Healthy Communities YouTube channel. Today's topic is dealing with depression, anxiety, and stress at home, part 2, with Christina Muscat. She is a stay-at-home mom of 3 beautiful children, and she is a caregiver of 4 extra kiddos a few days a week. She is an advocate for mental health awareness and recovery at RI International. Also, she is a full-time student and is on her way to receiving her bachelor's degree in psychology, which is wonderful. Let's welcome Christina. COVID-19 has had many negative effects that have disrupted our lifestyle routines. Would you agree that fear and anxiety about the COVID-19 outbreak and the disruption of our daily routines can be overwhelming and stressful for both adults and children?
Yes, I do agree that fear and anxiety about the COVID-19 outbreak and the disruption of our daily routines can be overwhelming and stressful for both adults and children. It is difficult to explain to our children what is going on when we don't even know 100%.
I agree with you on that. What are some coping strategies that can help people deal with stress and anxiety while being quarantined?
In my experience, some coping strategies to help people deal with stress and anxiety from being quarantined would be journaling, exercising, and attending virtual meetings with friends or family.
Okay. Adapting to these new changes can be particularly difficult for those who have mental health conditions. Do you have any tips or advice on how these individuals can adjust?
Yeah, in my experience, it's very difficult to adjust to living a life in quarantine, especially having children that are home now too. Remember to make time for yourself to decompress, even if it's just an hour out of the day to do something you enjoy. Quiet and peaceful time just for yourself. I also recommend making a weekly schedule for what you want and need to accomplish each day. This will help to keep you from feeling overwhelmed and help yourself see that you are accomplishing things.
How can individuals suffering from depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions receive treatment from their mental health specialists or therapists?
Personally, I'm not currently seeing a mental health professional. However, I know that there are many therapists and professionals using the phone or virtual meetings to help their clients. There are also many support groups online that can help.
That is very true. Is it advisable to visit loved ones to provide support for them? If not, how can family and friends help them deal with stress while they are apart?
It is not advisable to visit loved ones during quarantine. People can help with phone calls and video calls. However, I did have a friend that was struggling with their mental health during this time, and I did have her over my house. I knew she was being safe by sheltering in place, and I personally risked our physical health to help her with her mental health.
Being quarantined has led many to make unhealthy choices. For example, diet, exercise, screen time, etc. How can we intercept these choices?
At first, I was eating everything in sight and not exercising during quarantine. However, my gym started doing Zoom workouts, and I knew that making all of these unhealthy choices were just going to send me backwards with my recovery and progress. So I started slowly changing my routine. I added more healthy choices back into my daily activities because the more positive you add into your day, it makes less room for the negative.
How can one cope with increased feelings of loneliness and isolation due to social distancing?
In my experience, writing a gratitude list each morning and talking to at least one friend or family member once a day helps with feelings of loneliness and isolation. Trying to keep your head active and not allowing it to wander in that dark space helps.
Great. What approach do you think we could take to ease anxiety that many in our community may get by misleading information posted on social media?
Limit your screen time. I believe there is so much false information out there that I don't even know what to trust anymore. Follow the necessary guidelines during this time, but also don't keep digging for more information because there are a lot of lies that could pique anxiety. It is like a never-ending rabbit hole after one click.
How can stress during this disease outbreak lead to the development or worsening of health conditions and problems?
Stress is definitely leading to more mental health challenges. In my home, I was personally dealing with stress from having more kids home, from financial issues, and from mental health challenges. And I needed to put into perspective that the situation could always be worse, that this too shall pass, and just take it one day at a time.
Are there any programs or online platforms that can help those experiencing stress, anxiety, and depression?
There are so many programs and online platforms that can help those suffering from stress, anxiety, and depression. Connect IE, known as CV HIP in Riverside County, is the best search engine for finding services in the area, I think.
Okay. Well, we would like to thank you, Christina, for taking time out of your busy day to interview with us.
Of course, you're welcome.